Someone is coming back to Elm Street. And he is not a welcome visitor. A nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy's Revenge.
In case you pass out, that's tough.
Oh boy, 1985 gave us A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, and if you can't tell by my tone, I'm not exactly excited about it. I already covered the first movie in my original 13 Days of Halloween, so check that out if you haven't already. Set 5 years after the original film, Jesse Walsh and his family move into Nancy's old home on Elm Street. While there, Jesse begins to see Freddy Krueger in his dreams, who keeps commanding Jesse to kill for him.
Kill for me!
Things continue to get more intense at home as Freddy's power grows, allowing him to force Jesse to kill. The more Jesse is tortured, Freddy eventually is allowed to return to the real world through him. This movie immediately flexes a bigger budget than its predecessor. It goes further with the dream sequences, making them on a larger scale, a trend that would continue with each sequel. The effects and sets are just as awesome as you would expect, with the highlight being when Freddy emerges from Jesse. Unfortunately, this is pretty much where the improvement ends, as while the concept of Freddy taking over Jesse is neat, Freddy's Revenge is an overall poor sequel. The main issue is a lack of Freddy, as most of the time he's present is spent possessing Jesse. When he does eventually show up, Robert Englund brings his A-game as usual, completely stealing the show.
I'm here to help you. Help yourself, fucker!
Unfortunately, Freddy doesn't really work in the real world. Wes Craven himself was not a fan of this movie, stating that taking Freddy outside dreams takes away his control and power over victims, which is what makes him effective and unique. Without dream powers, he's just another slasher. This is made apparent when you realize that bringing him out of a dream is how he was beaten back in part 1. Wes Craven was not involved in Freddy's Revenge, but I guess he really didn't like it because he would return to the series to write and produce part 3. Now, it's almost impossible to talk about Elm Street 2 without mentioning the incredible amount of gay subtext. Like, there's so much that it stops being undertones and more overtones. You may not believe me, and that's fine. Starting the movie up, you might think, oh, I don't see it, he's exaggerating. But then you get to the dancing scene. There it is. Freddy's Revenge has a ton of shots of shirtless men, male wrestling, Freddy kneading Jesse's body.
You've got the body.
There's an emphasis on male-on-male relationships, even featuring Jesse stopping an intimate moment between him and his girlfriend to run off and be with his shirtless friend.
Something is trying to get inside my body.
Yeah, and she's female and she's waiting for you in the cabana. And you want to sleep with me.
Freddy literally comes out of Jesse, not to mention the whole obvious joke about a man being inside of him.
He's inside me, and he wants to take me again!
Jesse is also rarely seen fully clothed. This has all been talked about and analyzed to death by many people, so it's no secret. This isn't a situation where I'm saying this is wrong or anything, because it's not. This isn't some sort of anti-gay review or anything. It's just more of a situation where once you see it, you can't unsee it, and it just leaves you wondering why the movie is like this and why is there so much of it.
Jesse.
For a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, it's just really bizarre and the movie ends up worse for it. There's the infamous gay nightclub scene, where Jesse ends up at a gay club in the middle of the night and runs into his coach. The coach doesn't like it or something and makes Jesse come back to school to run laps and then tells him to hit the showers.
Hit the shower.
Freddy's power ends up killing the coach by dragging him into the showers, stripping him naked, and whipping him to death with towels. Like, come on, man. Also, don't think I'm going to ignore the fact that this coach found him outside of school in the middle of the night and forced him to go to school and run laps. What the hell? He can't do that. That's way out of line. This scene is so strange that you would think this is a dream at first, but no. In the movie, this is actually happening because the coach does get killed there. It's real.
Yo, man, where have you been? Saturday got wasted last night.
And you know, it's stuff like that that makes the movie so weird and, frankly, kind of dumb. There's another thing while Freddy's power is growing that Jesse's house keeps getting hotter and hotter, and for some reason the parents see nothing wrong with this despite it being so hot that shit just catches on fire. Flames come out of the toaster and all the dad can manage is,
Craziest damn thing I've ever seen.
well, gee golly, I'll be damned. Oh, it's not even plugged in? How strange. Imagine that. That's just the craziest thing you've ever seen, Dad. Last night, the bird fucking exploded. So what can we learn from A Nightmare on Elm Street 2: Freddy's Revenge? All I know is that Ronnie needs to swallow his damn food.
Hey, you want to go out and get a movie or something, hang out, maybe take things off your mind, get a picture or something?
Next movie, please.
You are all my children now.
Pleasant nightmares, friend.
Good midnight to you.